number 362. I welcome you all to our Thoughtware Toastmasters Club. I'd like to share the mission of Toastmasters Club. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members can develop communication, leadership, and public speaking skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are a few ground rules to be followed in each and every Toastmasters meeting. Please avoid taboo topics like sex, religion, and politics. Keep your mic muted until you are not a speaker. If you want to pass any message, please use WhatsApp chat window or Zoom chat window. Don't disturb the speakers. With this, I'm handing over my control to our President, Distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. Distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon he was a former district director. He has decade of experience in IT. He is an entrepreneur. Now he retired. Now he is in travel, reading books, eating, sleeping, and reading, eating, sleeping, travel. So this is what his hobby. When I asked, this is what he said. With this, I'm handing over my control to our President Satish Menon. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajabalaji, for that very colorful introduction and for opening the meeting. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to meeting number 362 of Thoughtware Toastmasters Club. Being a Saturday, we've got only 9 people in the meeting. But that's good. At least we have all what is required to run a quality meeting. As we enter into the new year 2024, it's good to reflect on how the past year went for all of us. I'm not talking from only a Toastmasters perspective, from everything else. And for a lot of us, it could have been an experience to say the year went too very fast. Just yesterday, we were talking about being in January, and now we are nearing December end. And there's a lot of things that we would have planned to do in the year. A lot of people do set New Year resolutions. How many of us carry that forward to the end of the year is a question mark. Uh, but we do set New Year resolutions. And then suddenly we find that, oh, by the time we could implement some of that, we're already into the next year. But what this kind of teaches us is if you reflect on what happened in the past 11 months, 12 months, you would see that a lot of things which we thought would happen did not happen. And a lot of things we did not think would happen happened, okay, to all of us. A lot of things we found that, yes, let's do something. We went ahead and did something. Some of the things we didn't get an opportunity to do it, the things just fell into place. And some things came out of the blue. In Toastmasters also, we would have planned to do a lot. To say I would complete my educational level, I would uh, take my club to distinguished club and everything. Uh, but then what we found is some of that was in our control. We could do it. Some of that was not in our control. So we had to take the help of our team members to jointly work on making that happen. And some of it happened automatically. You could call it divine intervention, or you can call it chance, or you can call it anything. Okay? But in all of this, what it teaches us is that we have to take every day as a new day. We have to take every day with a new challenge, and we have to be open to learning, and we have to be open for setbacks and failures. Okay? It's not that everything that we do in life becomes successful. Like I mentioned, some of it is in our control. We can control the way things move. Some of it is not in our control. And if you look at it, a majority of things are not in our control. And if that doesn't work out, do we say if that we were unlucky, or we were not given the right opportunity, or uh, somebody overlooked us and gave it to somebody else? Nothing of that sort. I mean, it's all to say that every day is a new learning, every day is a new challenge. And as we come towards the new year, I think all of us would take out some time to reflect on what is it that happened to us during the course of the year. What is it that we did right? What is it that we did not do right, which we could correct? Because every failure brings with it a new learning. Every success also brings a new learning to say what we could do right. So I think this is that time where we can just reflect to say, yes, we will do something different. We are happy for what we got. Okay, one should always be happy for what we are having with us today. Okay, what we have, a lot of people in this world will not have. Okay, and that's something which all of us also need to cherish. Yeah. What you think as ordinary would be extraordinary for somebody else. Okay. What you think as a given will be a blessing for somebody else. Okay. What you think as normal would be very special for somebody else. So let's be very happy with what we have with us. Okay. The understanding that it is making our lives good, it is making our day good. Also understand that what we have, others may not have, and what others may have, we may not have. So there's no point in kind of not being happy or unhappy about it. It all depends on what we want to achieve in life. So let's take this, uh, not this meeting, I would say the next one a week to 10 days of this year to reflect on what we can do better, what we can do different as we progress into January 2024. From a Toastmasters perspective, yes, we've got 7 months now for the Toastmasters season to end, or Toastmasters year to end. It will bring with it, as Club XCOM members, it will bring with it new challenges. One is because the renewal season will come up, and all of you are aware that the new renewal numbers are $60 and not $45. Okay? So that is one thing. Second is you will have some members who will say, well, should I renew, should I not renew? But there again, I would say that if you go and try to fight that battle in April, you are never going to win that battle. Okay? There should be a atmosphere in the club where every member feels that they are learning something every week. Then that renewal will happen automatically. But if you only go to members and only talk to them during renewal time to say, please renew, it is like what we say in sales. You will never win that deal. Okay? Because in any sales engagement also, uh, you cannot win a customer only on price. Okay? You have to show value. And here in Toastmasters, you cannot discount the amount also. You can't tell somebody, okay, pay $50 now and $10 later. Okay? Or you pay $30 now and $30 later. No, it's not in your hands. Okay? They have to pay the entire amount. But to keep members engaged is a continuous activity. To keep members happy, and I would say happy, it's like you don't have to kind of uh, give too much importance or handhold people. But when you keep members happy, give them the right opportunity and give them the right guidance and give them the right uh, path to say, yes, whatever they are spending time in Toastmasters, it is taking them to what they want to achieve out of Toastmasters. So once you show that path properly, I don't think renewals will be an issue. We also request all members to kindly give their educational speeches and upload it immediately once they complete the speech. This will ensure that the records are maintained correctly and the club also gets the valuable DCP points. So with this, I'll call upon our secretary, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, to read out the meeting minutes of the meeting that was held last Saturday, which is meeting number 361. Over to you, Toastmaster Uma.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is the minutes of Thoughtware Toastmasters Club meeting number 361 held on December 2, 2023. The club membership convened on December 2, 2023 with distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon presiding. The members present were Toastmaster Uma, Toastmaster Jirish, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon, Toastmaster Raja Balaji, Toastmaster Soundar, Toastmaster Hari Krishna, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, Toastmaster Nandita, Toastmaster Kaveri, guest Toastmaster Venkataseshan, guest Toastmaster Brito, guest Aragappan, guest Toastmaster Ramya. The members absent were Toastmaster Tanu, Toastmaster Akshaya, Toastmaster Ranjit, Toastmaster Karpak Lakshmi, and Toastmaster Jimmy. The meeting is started by the SAA Toastmaster Jirish at 9:30 a.m. Presiding officer, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon, started the meeting stating how we can learn in Toastmasters in a casual way. Guest introduction was received from Toastmaster Venkataseshan, Toastmaster Brito, and Toastmaster Aragappan. The secretary presented the MOM for the previous meeting for meeting number 360. The member roles were Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, under the theme Emotional Intelligence. Table Topics Master, Toastmaster Hari Krishnan. General Evaluator, Toastmaster Raja Balaji. Speech Evaluators, Toastmaster Jurish and Toastmaster Brito. Grammarian, Toastmaster Venkataseshan, with the word of the day Entral and idiom of the day all ears. Our counter, Toastmaster Kappagalakshmi, and timer, Toastmaster Soundarajan. Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, started the session asking if he had come across the term EQ. Prepared speeches were presented by Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari on the title Toot Toot on Level 4 Strategic Relationships. Satish Menon, Distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon on the title 1003 Local on Level 2 Engaging Humor. Table topics were presented and the members attended were Toastmaster Nandita on topic, the emotion that you mostly prefer. Toastmaster Raja Balaji on topic, which are the two emotions you've felt most strongly? Guest Toastmaster Brito on topic, gratitude is open, end to abundance. Guest Aragapan on topic, be positive and good things will happen. And Toastmaster Kappagalakshmi on topic, consistent effort with patience and faith results good thing in life. Evaluations were given. Toastmaster Jurish evaluated the speech by Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. The commendations were given by incorporate more emotions while portraying personal examples. Toastmaster Brito evaluated the speech by Distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. The commendation given by can incorporate and more interesting speech opening. Tag team report were received and the general evaluator had given the overall report. The commendations by general evaluator were the meeting started on time. Toastmaster of the day presented the theme well. Good prepared speeches were presented along with good speech evaluations. Tag report is crisp and brilliant. The recommendations given where the speaker can summarize the points at the end of the speech. Table topics master can call all non-players first, role players first, and then the Toastmasters and guests, and finally the role player Toastmasters. Meeting feedback received from guest Aragapan, guest Toastmaster Brito, and guest Toastmaster Venkataseshan. Club awards were presented. Best evaluator Toastmaster Brito. Best double topic speaker Toastmaster Brito. Best speaker Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. Best role player Toastmaster Raja Balaji, and best auxiliary role player Toastmaster Venkataseshan. And the meeting adjourned at 11:05 a.m. That is all for the minutes of meeting. Over to Distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, for reading out the meeting minutes of our previous meeting. As I mentioned earlier, also, this is a good practice that all clubs should follow to keep the meeting minutes. Since we are a club, are an association of members, it's almost mandatory that we publish and record meeting minutes of any meeting that happens. It gives an understanding of what happened in the meeting for those of the members who were absent. It also is very helpful in filing for some of the district awards because all these awards require the meeting minutes as the mandatory backup document. Because that only will show who did what role or who gave what speech, uh, or when did you have a joint meeting or when did we have a themed meeting, all of that. So the meeting minutes will record all the information. So going ahead, let's move into our proceedings of our meeting. And every Toastmasters meeting has multiple segments, and we also have somebody who anchors the entire meeting to ensure that we run a very effective meeting. Each of the members is who speaks are motivated to speak, are encouraged to speak, and they all speak referring to a common topic or a theme. This person is called as the Toastmaster of the day, and today's Toastmaster of the day is a very passionate member of our club. He's was so passionate that he bought the club black back from extinction. The club was on the brink of extinction, and he was the person who bought it, instrumental in bringing it back to life. He's very involved in whatever he does with our club. He works as a technical lead in HCL, is also a fitness enthusiast, and is someone who's well known in the district for volunteering to support any Toastmaster activity from any club, any area, or any division. So please welcome our Toastmaster of the day for meeting number 362, Toastmaster Girish.
Thank you, the presiding officer, the distinguished Toastmaster, Satish Menon. Good morning to my fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. It has been a very warm thing because I could see like a lot of guests have turned up to today's meeting. So before getting into the meeting producing, I just want to ask you people. So how did you people feel? And tell about yourself because I could see like a few new faces like Bija, Krishna, Toastmaster Bija. So how do you feel with this, on being with us on Saturday morning, the Thoughtware Toastmasters Club?
Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone. Well, it was not a usual Saturday morning today. Unlike otherwise, it is like a relaxed weekend. But since the schools were open and I had to drop my kid who's participating in uh, some government organized fest, I think, where they had asked us to drop them at 6:15 to school. So it was way before I woke up, unlike other days. So it was a busy morning today, and I just like last minute I was rushing up to log into this meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bija, for joining us. And also, we have Toastmaster Adi. Toastmaster Adi is also visiting Toastmaster to Thoughtware Toastmasters Club. So, Toastmaster Adi, could you please step forward and introduce yourself to new members of here?
Hello, good morning, everyone. Been a regular habit for me joining the Thoughtware Toastmasters. About me, I've been into Toastmasters since 2020. I'm currently with Ara Only Toastmasters Club. I served in different roles with Ara Only. Right now, I'm having some roles in the division heads. So I'm playing a role of an admin manager with the division heads. That's all about me with Toastmasters. Thank you, Jerry. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi, for visiting our club today. Okay, let us get into today's meeting proceeding. So everyone has their own favorite shows, right, in TV. One of my favorite show in my childhood, it is Indroru Thagaval, telecasted in Podige channel. It was hosted by Tenkachiko Swaminathan. Few 70s, 80s, 90s kids would be familiar with this person. He used to say a lot of interesting stories, fun facts, uh, especially in the morning time. One day he came up with this story. Once there lived three friends. One day they got into a discussion. They were a little confused. What is right? What is wrong in this world? They do not know what is right and what is wrong. The discussion went on, but no one really agreed with the things on the other people were speaking about. They were very confused, and later they decided to sort this. They reached a yogi who was in tapas in the forest to understand what is right and what is wrong in this world. The yogi said, he will clear the doubts. The yogi called for a Pushpaka Vimana. You can just consider that as like a helicopter or a jet, something like that, okay, which is used to fly. He said that get into this. We will fly to one place. And they also agreed and they got into that Pushpaka Vimana and it went into the middle of the forest. There from the sky, the yogi pointed a tiger approaching a deer. The tiger is hunting its prey. On pointing at that, he asked a question to those people. Tell me, is this right or wrong? But before you answer the question, remember one thing. If you're going to give me a wrong answer, the Pushpakamana will push you down. So be very clear before answering the question. People were a little confused, but on looking onto the situation, the tiger was approaching the deer, right, for hunting. The first person, when he asked him, he said, it is wrong. God should have not made one to kill another to satisfy their needs. So it is totally wrong. Hearing this, the Vimana dropped that person. Later, the yogi pointed on to the second one. The second one seems to be very smart. Obviously, the answer is not wrong. So he said, like, no, it is totally right. Whatever the thing that is happening, it is totally right. He thought he is very smart. But again, on hearing on to that answer, the Vimanam dropped him down. Then the yogi pointed out to the third person. The third person was very confused. He did not know what to answer about it. He was just thinking whether I have to say right or wrong. He was very scared because the Vimanam will drop him from the sky, right? So he was very afraid and he was very scared. But the yogi asked him, tell me, what do you think about it, whether it is right or wrong? The guy was very scared again and he said, he don't know. Actually, life is all about the same thing. Like, exactly. On hearing that the Vimanam did not drop that person, it safely landed up. And then the yogi explained, there is no such thing called right or wrong in this world. It is only our perception. It is just the matter of our perception and what is the need to judge others in any situation. So life is all about, the way we look into it. So my dear friends, never judge anyone just as a kaleidoscope reveals different patterns through a slightest turn. So whenever you turn the kaleidoscope, people, are you aware of kaleidoscope? What it is, kaleidoscope? Oh my God.
I don't know,
Every
Jirish.
Okay, every 90s kids would be very much aware of it. It is a long tube, actually. I mean, it's a small tube, which would be filled up with glass particles. So when you place it in front of the sunlight and you're gonna turn it right, it will show you different patterns. It will be very colorful. I mean, it will show like a lot of different patterns, and you will be very much interested in turning that to look into the different patterns. So that is one of the tool that most of the 90s kids would be very much familiar with, because we used to buy that in most of the shops or in any of the function events and all, and we used to turn it, and we used to enjoy the different color patterns that used to come out of it. So life is all about like a kaleidoscope. As like the kaleidoscope reveals a different patterns through a slightest turn. Every time when you turn into it, it reveals a different pattern. Our perspective tells us that way we interrupt and interact with the world around us. So it is all about what you think, what you look into it. It might not be the right or wrong. That is totally different. But whatever the thing that comes to you, your own perception, that is what it's all about. We will speak more about these perceptions as we proceed through our meeting today. As our presiding officer said, we have three segments. So one is a prepared speech segment, and next we have the impromptu segment, which we call the table topic segment, and the last we have the evaluation segment. Now it is time to call the general evaluator to introduce his team members. And today's general evaluator is one of the most experienced Toastmasters. He has been a Toastmaster since 2013 and has risen up many ranks, club, area, division, and district. He has been a distinguished area director and a president distinguished division director. He has been the conference co-chair and the co-conference chair for two district conferences. He was a club growth director for D82B in 2019 to 20. Also the program quality director for D120 in 2020 to 2021, the district director for 2021 to 2022. And now he is the immediate past district director, he is a former past district director of D120. And also, the fun fact is like, he is my mentor. See, he used to say like, the awareness that our perception shape not only our individual experiences, but also the collective experiences of our Toastmasters community by embracing the the diverse perspectives which we enrich our communication and leadership journey. As this experienced Toastmaster is here not to judge anyone. Again, I'm saying he's a he's a general evaluator, but here he is not to judge anyone, rather to provide a constructive feedback, to share his perspective for the betterment of a club. So with a big round of applause, let us welcome the distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon, the general evaluator for the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girish. A very good morning, everybody, again. Like Toastmaster Girish mentioned, the general evaluator's role is to provide feedback on the entire meeting proceedings. Again, it's feedback from a kaleidoscopic perspective, because when somebody is providing a feedback, they are providing feedback based on their experience, their understanding of how a Toastmasters meeting needs to run, and their perspectives. So by no means is that feedback a 100% uh, truth or 100% law, as I would say. Uh, it's a feedback which every speaker or every Toastmaster member in the meeting can imbibe. They can see what they want to take out of it. They can ignore what they think they don't want to take out of it, and then they can move ahead. The reason for this general evaluator role is to ensure that as we progress through our meetings, we learn. We also see what is that we can do better, what is it that we are doing good, and what is it that we are not doing. Okay. So that's the entire intention of feedback from a general evaluator perspective. But a general evaluator doesn't do the role all by themselves. They also have rules which they also have a team that supports people, supports the entire process. This is called as the tag team. T for timer, A for our counter, G for grammarian. And today we have three people who are playing these roles. So first, let me call upon our timer, Toastmaster Karpagalakshmi, to explain the timer roles. Here, we'll just do a bit things a bit differently. Instead of the general evaluator introducing the tag team, I would request each of the tag team players to first speak 2 to 3 lines about themselves and then describe the role that they are going to do in the meeting today. So let me start first with our timer, Toastmaster Karpagalakshmi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satish Menon. Yeah, hi, I'm Karpak Lakshmi. So I'm having total year of 12 years experience in IT. I'm working as a technical lead in a Cognizant, and I'm belongs to Chennai only, and I like to cooking and want to try different dishes in my home. Yeah, that's all from my side. And today I'm going to perform a timer role. And as a timer, I'll be helping the speakers to deliver the speech according to the timelines. In order to achieve, I'll be using 3 color cards: green, yellow, and red. For the before speech segment, the time limit for the speaker is 4 to 6 minutes. At the end of the 4th minute, I will show green card. At the end of the 5th minute, I will show yellow card. And at the end of the 6th minute, I will show red card. For the table topic speech segment, the time limit for the speaker is 1 to 2 minutes. At the end of the 1st minute, I will show green card. At the end of the 1 minute 30 seconds, I will show yellow card. At the end of the 2nd minute, I will show red card. For the evaluation speech segment, the time limit for the evaluator is 2 to 3 minutes. At the end of 2nd minute, I will show green card. At the end of the 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will show yellow card. At the end of the 3 minutes, I will show red card. So I will share the color cards here. So this is are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a green card, and this one is yellow card, and this is a red card. Thank you, Toastmaster Satish Menon. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karpagalakshmi. I'm sure everyone now in this meeting is aware of the color cards and how they will be displayed. Now, next, let me call upon our counter for today, Toastmaster Rajeshwari. And again, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, before you explain the roles of the R counter, would like to hear a 2 to 3 line introduction about yourself. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sadish Menon. Good morning, Toastmaster and guest. I'm Rajeshwari. I'm working as a technical lead at Honeywell Madurai. My hobbies are reading books and gardening and cooking during the weekend. Let me move on to the counter role and its responsibilities. The purpose of the counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filter by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a words or phrase such as or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, Toastmaster Sadish Menon. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari. Now let me call upon the last person on the tag team, which is the grammarian. And today's person who's playing the grammarian role is Toastmaster Bija. So I would request Toastmaster Bija to talk about what a grammarian does in a Toastmasters meeting. But before that, a 2 to 3 line introduction about herself.
Sure. Thank you, DTM Satish. So happy Saturday, everyone, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Bija Krishnan, and I am basically from Kerala, but brought up in Nagpur and worked in different places of the country like Mumbai, Delhi, Pune, Jamshedpur, and now in Chennai. I work in Caterpillar as a senior IT analyst, and I've been with Toastmasters for a year now. Today, I'm going to play as a grammarian role, and as a grammarian, my responsibility would be to carefully watch, listen to each of the speakers and highlight what the improper or good usages of language in terms of words, phrases, thoughts, which I would be sharing towards the end of my report. Also, as a grammarian, my responsibility is to introduce the word of the day, which is nectarious. That means delicious or sweet. And idiom of the day is uh, eat like a horse, which means eating excessively. So if I have to cite an example, the restaurant served kaleidoscopic flavor of food, which was so nectarious that the family ended up eating like a horse. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator DTM Satish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bija, for your introduction and also for explaining the roles of the grammarian and introducing the word and the idiom of the day. We request everyone to use this word and idiom in their speeches as far as possible. So that was the introduction of the general evaluator and the tag team. As in every Toastmasters meeting, these reports will be read out towards the end of the meeting when called upon by the Toastmaster of the day. With this, I hand the control back over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Girish.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. With this, we will move on to the first segment of today's session, the prepared speech segment. We have two talented speakers from Thoughtware Toastmasters Club. At first, we have our club VPM, the Vice President of Membership, one of the enthusiastic Toastmaster who always urged to learn something new. He is also the President of Tamilutru Chennai Solvendragal Mandram. Let us welcome Toastmaster Rajabalaji. Before hearing from our Toastmaster Rajabalaji, let me call upon his evaluator to read out the speech objective. His evaluator is Toastmaster Adi Kesavan. Toastmaster Adi Kesavan, could you please step forward and read out the speech objectives of Toastmaster Rajabalaji?
Good morning again to my dear fellow Toastmasters. And special wishes to my target speaker. I recently visited him in the Division Heads Conference. Such a wonderful experience. It's a nefarious experience, I should say, where I learned a lot of good things about him. And I got surprised to see him starting a meeting at 4:30 in the morning. It's like a midnight to me. And I enjoyed my stay with him. Back to his speech today is on the visionary communication, level 3, part 2. The purpose is for the member being aware of his thoughts and feelings, as well as the impact of his response on others. Member should also share his experience on completing this project. I bet we will have a lot of points to eat like a horse today, because I know him personally. I've been traveling a lot with his Tamil group. Oh, all the very best, my dear target seeker, Rajapalaji. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi Kesavan, for reading out the speech objectives. May I know what is the time limit for the speech?
5 to 7 minutes. 5 to 7.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Toastmaster Rajapalaji, all is well that ends well. All is well that ends well. Toastmaster Rajapalaji.
At the end of October last week, I got a mail from my client company. Your last working day, November 3. After seeing that mail, the idea of becoming permanent in that company was totally shattered. That company was one of the top company in networking. Then I want to work in that company as a permanent employee was one of my dream. That totally vanished. My manager called me and said, we can't do nothing from my side because due to recession, our company changed many policies, made a decision to send the resources to their parent company. So he said, all the best for your future endeavors, and he just sent me off. I had only 1 week to leave my company, and there is a protocol in that company. Whoever leaves, that at the end they should not work for that project, or they won't have any access to the lab. So I don't have any project to work on. I came to office and I just sat in my cubic and I went early in that evening. So on those 5 days, I had two options. The first option is thinking about the leaving and worrying about the thing, or second thing is embracing the reality and dealing with that. I chose that later one, embracing the reality and dealing with that. So what happened is happened, right? I can't change the management system. So what I did was I started to reading positive books like Magic. It was such a wonderful book that taught me to be grateful for whatever situation you are in your life. So I was grateful by saying, wow, at least I have a job in my parent company than in my client company, because whoever worked in client company as a permanent employee had no job at that time. So I was grateful for having a job at parent company. And one of the funniest thing was I started preparing humorous and evaluation speech contest, which was on November 4th. I thanked my client company for giving such a wonderful opportunity for preparing humorous and evaluation speech contest. So that's how I spent that 5 days, and I learned, and that 5 days changed me very well. I want to say that was a turning point in my life. Fast forward 1 month, December 3, 2023. Do you know what was that day? It was Division H semi-annual conference, which was held in Kanyakumari. Who will go to Kanyakumari to attend semi-annual division conference? From Chennai to Kanyakumari, it will take 12 hours if you travel in train. Well, I will attend Division H conference from Chennai to Kanyakumari by traveling in train for 12 hours. As I was at Division H conference on Sunday, it was very wonderful Division H conference. It was in Star Hotel. I totally enjoyed that conference. I took some role in that conference also. And next morning, Monday, I visited some temples, and I visited some historic places. On afternoon, exactly around 2 to 3 p.m., I received a message from Indian Railways by saying, sorry for inconvenience, your train was cancelled due to unavoidable circumstance. Then only I realized December 3 was a terrible day to Chennai people who are in Chennai, because that day was the cyclone hit the Chennai. So I thanked again for keeping me safe in Kanyakumari. I thanked God. What if I was in Chennai? I would have no food, no water, no power. Oh my God. I was thankful and grateful for I'm safe in my in Kanyakumari. And I was thinking about what to do next. Do I want to stay in Kanyakumari until everything gets clear, or is there any possible way to overcome the situation? Suddenly, I got an aha moment, which is the Kanyakumari to Chennai train and Chennai to Kanyakumari, the train was cancelled, but not any other place, right? So I suddenly booked the train to my native place, Tirupur, and I went to Tirupur, and I had 8 days, wonderful, and I was in Tirupur for 8 days, and it was a great day for me, and I had a wonderful food. It was nectarious, prepared by mom, and after 8 days, I again came to Chennai. I kept the title as All is Well That Ends Well, because if you look at the start of my speech, on October end, I got a mail like saying I was not part of that client company. Because of that, I attended Division H conference. Because of attending a Division H conference, I went to my home and I stayed in my home for 8 days. During that cyclonic time. If I didn't have this opportunity to leave that company, I will be in Chennai for that 8 days with no food, no water, no internet. That was a terrible day too. That is Tuesday. Again, I have the interview with my client company. So I'm preparing for again to attend that client company interview. So all is well, ends well. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajabalaji. Indeed, that was a very good speech. Your perspective on looking on to the things in a very positive way and practicing the gratitude, which really helped you um, to view the situation in a very different way, to take it in a very positive way. So that is really commendable. With this, we will move on to our next speaker. Next, we have our club secretary, one of the talented person. She always tries and upskills her in every given opportunity, I would say. I really admire her talent. She's a soft skill trainer, dancer, a poet, author, and a handwriting teacher. She's always, with this creative mindset. Her perceptions are always to find opportunities and keep moving forward and to engage herself, to improve herself in every perspective. With a big round of applause, let us welcome our second speaker, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. Toastmaster Uma, 4 cardinal points of leadership. 4 cardinal points of leadership, Toastmaster Uma.
I'm not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep, but afraid of army of sheep led by a lion, said Alexander the Great. So when a leader is right, the army will lead towards the right goal. Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, when I took the position of president of Dynamic Leaders Forum Toastmasters Club from July 22 to December 22, I was a bit hesitant and afraid. But the journey of presidency was an incredible experience, and I wish to share 4 important lessons I learned in that 6 months. Number 1, micromanagement. Yes, micromanagement. I understood that you need to draw a clear line of boundary between management and micromanagement. You will have an entire ExCom team, 7 individuals with their own responsibilities. You need to clearly mark the responsibilities and let them do the task. Give them the space, but make sure you follow them until they complete the task. Especially in my case, I was the Vice President Education before becoming the President. And after becoming the President, I was so tempted to guide the Vice President Education to do the job as I have done before the presidency. I was like taking the mobile here and then, trying to type in WhatsApp, Do it like this. Do it like this. Do from point A to B, B to C, C to D. And then I realized I need to control my hand as well as my mouth to instruct my Vice President Education on each and every individual activity rather than just give the goals. So we can meet the overall needs of the club in our own way. That helped my team to think about their roles and come up with various solutions to work towards the target because they are taking the ownership for those tasks. Lesson number 2. I understood that leaders are not born. Don't think that you need to have an innate leadership quality to lead a team. You can learn to become a leader through your experience. You can learn every day. You may fail at first, but those are the lessons that will polish you to become a great leader. Number 3, accountability. That is the most important quality I learned. You have to take accountability for your decisions. Before that, you need to have the courage to take a decision. Don't run behind excuses. Be strong. Put your foot down. When you come up with a decision with your ExCom team's discussion, not everyone in the club will be happy with it. In such a case, if anyone is not happy with the same, especially if they are the seniors in your club, don't just bend for them. If you're taking decisions for the benefit of the entire club, make sure that you're standing by them. Let me tell you, during the time of my club renewal, I was pressured to conduct an offline or a hybrid meeting just to ensure that some members are renewing. Being my club and complete online club where all the members are presented across the world like UK, Muscat, Australia, Netherlands, I cannot concentrate on one single group of people who are in one single physical location just for the sake for them to renew. I can conduct an offline meeting. And especially those members are not attending the meetings regularly. So I took a decision and gave an answer that for the sake of renewal, let's not conduct a hybrid meeting or an offline meeting. Let us talk to those members, understand the reason why they are not attending the meeting, rather than considering this offline meeting or a hybrid meeting as a solution. I instructed the VPM to take a step to talk to those members to identify the issues. But when I was bombarded with comments and complaints, I put my foot down stating that the solution we had decided was the right one. As a result, we had those members renewed in a club, and post-renewal period, we had a hybrid meeting for some members in one specific location, at least, to enjoy the physical experience after a long time after the lockdown. Lesson number 4, don't do monkey management. Have you heard of monkey management? It was an experiment conducted with 8 monkeys. First, they had 8 monkeys kept in a cage, and they hung a bunch of bananas above the ladder. Whenever a monkey tried to climb the ladder, all the other monkeys will put the scientists, what they will do is they will put a high pressure water over all the other monkeys with full of pain. So whenever some monkey tried to climb up the ladder, all the other monkeys will pull the monkey down and start beating it. Over a period of time, they stopped the water treatment. And once a time, they replaced one old monkey with a new monkey. This new monkey doesn't know about that water treatment. So it tried to climb the ladder to get the bananas. All the other 7 older monkeys pulled this monkey down and started beating it. The new monkey doesn't know what is happening around it. And slowly, all the old monkeys are replaced by new 8 monkeys who doesn't know about the water treatment at all. But whenever a monkey tried to climb up the ladder, all the other 7 monkeys pull it down and beat it. And I understood that you should not just do the actions because your seniors did it. You have to do the actions only if you understood why we have to do it. And I decided I should not run just behind the club awards or the Golden Gavel or some spotlight for the club just because my older leaders did it. They would have done it because at that time it was a new club. They want to create a spotlight for the club. But when I took up the presidentship, I decided, no, it's not the time to run behind the awards. It is a time where the world is changing. Well, the world is opening where people are started to meeting physically. That time, we might have some challenges in running the club. So we need to think on options, how we can improve the club meetings so people can join the meetings more. So my friends, always remember, don't micromanage. Understand leaders are not born. Everyone can become a leader. Be accountable on your decisions and be brave to take a decision. And finally, don't do monkey management. These are the lessons I learned as a leader, and I'm happy that I can share today with you all. That let me complete my speech and hand it over back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. Let us give a big round of applause to both of the speakers. See, today our speakers really dived deeper into the theme, the kaleidoscope, the different perception. Because speakers today shared their personal stories, the challenge their perceptions, the lessons learned about effective communication, the strategies for understanding and appreciating the diverse perspectives. With this, we will move on to the next segment, the most interesting segment, I would say, the impromptu or the table topic segment of Toastmasters meeting. To host this segment, we have a regular Toastmaster from Thoughtware Toastmasters Club. He is currently working in Tech Mahindra and he's been with Toastmasters since 2016. He's also the treasurer of Thoughtware Toastmasters Club. It is Toastmaster Hari Krishna. Toastmaster Hari Krishna, the virtual stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girish. I'm very proud to be the table topic master for the meeting 362. Today, the table topic session is an important skill for improving our impromptu skills. Table topics help members to quickly organize and express their thoughts. That is our purpose of the table topic sessions that we used to conduct in our Toastmasters every meeting. Each speaker will be given a time of 1 to 2 minutes. In this duration, in the beginning of this topic, they can utilize a few seconds for organizing their speech with opening and a body and conclusion. This provides a speaking opportunity for every member who can able to improve the impromptu skills. And I request each speaker to use word of the day in our speech. Today's word of the day is nectarious, delicious, or sweet. It is a meaning. Now moving ahead, I request the members when I call upon the speakers to take up the topic. Now for giving a wonderful speech on the friendship, qualities of a friendship. Thank you. Now I would request Adikeshwan to take up the next topic. The topic is motivational thought that change your day or a life. Motivational thought that change your day or life. Over to you, Adikeshwan.
Motivational.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah.
Motivational thoughts. Always being positive is one of the most thought which everyone in this world would be allowed to follow, because staying positive will keep you engaged, first of all, and secondly, it will keep you growing as an individual. You may not achieve what you want in your life. It could be wealth, it could be the personal success stories, or it could be anything. But the inner satisfaction is something which you will get if you follow this. Imagine if you're traveling on a jungle, okay, where you don't have any internet, you don't have anything to celebrate, or all you will have is the scariest moment, because you may not know what's going to happen next. You may not know what is going to attack you, or you may not know when the up will come or when the down will come. But if you live the moment, you enjoy the moment, what will happen? Though you get up, your heart will pump with a lot of fresh blood. And then when it comes, if you go down, again, your heart will be trained with satisfaction, right? Because when you're going down, you will not have that pressure when you climb up. The same way, And if you treat the positives or the negatives in your life on the same level, your life will be happy. Your family life, especially, will not have any troubles. You will enjoy the moment. Live the moment is what I would suggest if you wanted to be a successful person. Thank you so much for the great opportunity, Table Topic Master. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adhikeshwan, for giving a good, very speech. And now I would request Satish Menon to take up the next topic. Satish Menon, are you okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. The topic is success is not final, failure is not fatal. Over to you, Satish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hari. Success, the topic was success is not.
Success is not final, failure is not fatal.
Success is not final, failure is not fatal.
Exactly.
Okay, excellent. So now, if you look at it, what is the definition of success and what is the definition of failure? It is all in our minds to say what defines success and what defines failure. I could fail in class, but I would still term it as a success. Okay. And I could still achieve very high marks, but I would say I failed because I wanted to get 100% marks and I only got 99%. So what is success and what is failure? Yeah. When when the space organization, for example, launches a rocket and the rocket doesn't reach where it is supposed to reach and it explodes in midair, people will look at and say, well, that's success or that's failure. But for the scientist, definitely it was a setback, but there's a lot of learning from that to say when we do it the next time, what is it that we should not do or we should take care of. I was reminded of a article that I read some time back, which had there was a person in a very big IT organization, global IT organization, who did something wrong and it brought down the entire system. And he went to his manager and said, "Here's my resignation. I was a failure. I brought this entire system down." So the manager just looked at his resignation, tear it off, and threw it away and said, "You are not resigning, okay? Because this is the most costliest training program that we have ever conducted. It says go back and do your job." Okay? So for them, it was like learning that if this person had done something incorrectly, it is not failure. It is we have trained him to say next time when you do something, don't do this. So there is nothing called a success. There is nothing called failure. It's how you look at it from a perspective. That is when you say you would have lots of money, but you will be unhappy. You would have nothing in your pocket and you will be happy. Okay? So it's the human outlook to any situation that matters and not a definition of a word or not a definition of what others think about what success is and failure is. It's about what you make out of every situation that you have with yourself. Thank you, and back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Satish, for giving a wonderful speech. Now I would request our Toastmaster Vijaya Krishna to take up the topic. Are you okay?
Yes, sure. Please.
Yeah, thank you. The topic is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. The topic is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Over to you, Brijal.
Thank you, Table Topic Master. Imitation will never help us grow in life. It might bring the short term success by imitating certain things that others have done, but the inner satisfaction and the long term growth that you look at will never be achieved. If you have the idea, creativity, and the willingness to go that extra mile to bring in something new to the table, you will always have that growth mindset and you will always be able to deliver it. May not be immediately, but then in the long run, definitely. And that journey will continue all along your life. So it's always advisable that you put in your own thoughts, do not follow the crowd, and be creative, innovative, and look at the bigger picture rather than the short term goals. Look at the long term goal and try to bring the originality in whatever you do. Thank you, and over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay Krishnan, for giving a wonderful speech. Now I would request Girish to take up the next speech topic. Girish, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the topic is you are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. The topic is you are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. Over to you, Girish.
Thank you, table topic master. So you are not too old to set another goal. Yeah, I would admire this from a lot of our own club members, I would say. Especially with Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. He is over 40, but still, I could see like the way she commits herself, she really puts in herself to learn a lot of new things, to set a lot of new goals. See, at this age, again, she wants to dance, she wants to compete, she wants to learn something new and excel in her life. So this is one thing. And also, like the distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon, see, few months back, actually, he reached me saying, Jirish, I want to participate in a bodybuilding competition. Could you please help me with getting on to some trainers? Satish, what is the age? I asked. He said, like, I'm over 50, but 50. So age is just a number, guys. So there is no such things or such limits that is going to limit you to achieve something new, because we are all born in this world. Life is all about living. So we have to live this life to the fullest. And people say like, you have only one life. That's it. You have only one life, but if you do it right, that once is more than enough, I would say. So in this one life, we don't want to limit ourselves saying like I'm over 30, 40, 50, 60 or 70. What are the things you wish to do? What are the things you really want to achieve in your life, or really want to put yourself and to look into saying like, oh, I want to be like this? Just go ahead and try that. Just go ahead and do whatever that you really wanted to do. That's what life is all about. Enjoy your life. As I said, like life is all about living. How to live? Live happily. Live to the full extent. What are the things that you really have within yourself? Express it. Try to achieve it and keep moving forward. Because life is all about, whatever the things you want, you are just moving forward and forward. So always have that perception in your mind. Always have that positive thought, and keep growing and keep enjoying your life each and every moment. Because what are the things that we wish to do, when we are doing it, when we are trying to do that, we really feel very, very happy and satisfied. Live a satisfied and a happy life. With this, hand over the back, I over the control back to the table topic first. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Girish, for giving a very good explanation on setting the goal and how to dream it. Now I would request Balaji to take up the next topic. Balaji,
Yes.
are you okay? Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. The topic is, what are the 3 moral rules you will never break up? The topic is, what are the 3 moral values you will never break up? Over to you, Balaji.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hari. I never thought like this and all. You are challenging me. Yeah, we can say our Toastmasters core values: integrity, respect, and service and excellence. Because integrity is very important. If you take just a piece of cloth, just cut little part of that code, end of that cloth, and you will breach the integrity. So what I'm trying to say is integrity is very important in each and every life. If you do small thing that is not good to others, or is not um, is out of integrity, then you will be out of field. So that's what building the brand is very important. You may be at top of that field. If you did something wrong, in one day everything will demolish. So integrity is very important. The second thing is respect we have in others. It may be our youngsters, maybe our elder than others or same age. We should have respect when we are talking to others. want to speak with respect. We want to have that feeling respect. In India, especially in Tamil Nadu, we will have that respect. We should talk with people. They will show respect to each other. So second thing is respect, and the third thing is service. You want to do service without expecting anything from return. Because if you do something good to others, automatically it will return with with them, with from them or without them. So the three thing is integrity, service, and respect. I want to say over to you, Toastmaster Hari.
Yeah, thank you, Balaji, because I too love those three words: integrity, service, and respect. It's a very good qualities one should have in their life. Thank you, Balaji. Timer, Karpalakshmi, do you have time or shall we stop here? Timer? Shall we proceed or shall I stop here? Because as per the agenda, it crosses a time. That's why I got it out to proceed.
If we cross the agenda, then we can wind up the session.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can start with the next session.
Okay. Thank you, Satish. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Girish. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hari. Wow, what a table topic segment we had. See, today tables topics, explore a lot of various scenarios where perception played a crucial role. Everyone had a different perception, and how they, with their perceptions, actually, with their perspectives on the situations presented to them, emphasizing how perceptions can differ from one person to another and the impact that they had. So a lot of different scenarios that we listen to it. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Hari. With your topics, actually, you brought out a lot of things from our speakers today. Congratulations. With this, we will move on to the final segment, the evaluation segment. To conduct the evaluation segment, let me welcome the general evaluator and his team to provide the reports. Over to the distinguished Toastmaster, Satish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girish. So here we are with in our evaluation section for this meeting number 362. So let's get on first with the evaluation for the prepared speeches. So we had two prepared speeches today. So for the first prepared speaker was Toastmaster Raja Balaji. Let me call upon her speech evaluator, Toastmaster Audi, to give the speech evaluation.
Thank you so much, Satish. My target speaker, Raja Balaji. The speech was filled with a lot of positives and a lot of energy, which I enjoyed the most. In fact, I ate like the hearts today with all those positive messages you have shared it today. So, if you are a believer of God, you will say all has a link which made by the God, which you will understand when it unfolds. If you are an atheist, you find logic in everything. You see the knowledge, the wisdom on everything and whatever is happening in the life. Be it the atheist or be it the person who loves the God, the message is stay happy forever, stay positive. That's the message I took it from your speech. The speech started with story and it kept on moving with the story, which was really nice and wonderful. And you delivered your speech with lots and lots of surprise, be it be your October, be it be your December, and be it be the future December, which is going to happen next time. And my best wishes, and I bet you will do well in your interview, which will happen next week. I will be following it up with you on the results, and I'm waiting for the treat from your side, my dear friends. And a lot of positive words being used and like embracing for the scenario and vanish. It's a negative word, but again, I see there is a positive with the vanishing. So the opportunity was vanished, but there is the next opportunity is waiting. So that's something which is very positive. Now comes to the other side of the term. Somewhere in the speech you missed the pronunciation. Some words were being misspelled. We could have done better. So, uh, decision is one of the word which I found you mispronounced. Maybe you could have done better with that. Like I mentioned earlier, the story had lots and lots of surprises, lots and lots of twists in the tails, but the tone didn't carry that. It was very flat from the beginning to the end. Probably you could have given some good pauses. Like imagine your interview failure, where you said you were not so happy with the process, right? But if you could have added some tone, maybe a low tone, which will echo the feeling, the emotions which you had. But otherwise, the story had lots and lots of good things into us, my dear friend. Like I initially mentioned, all has got some links to it. We will know only when it is unfolded. But you had that into the story. But you could have, if you would have included the essence of the tone, ups and downs in the tone, it could have been better. The speech was so wonderful, which was filled with a lot of messages, but the tone was missing. If you could have implemented it, then I bet I am 100% sure that the speech might have been far, far, far better than what you have delivered today. Thank you so much for the great opportunity, Raja Balaji, to evaluate your speech. Thank you. Over to you, G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi, for giving the feedback on Toastmaster Raja Balaji's speech. Thank you, Toastmaster Ashiyat, for the detailed feedback on Toastmaster Uma's speech. Now let's go on to the tag reports. So let me first call upon our timer, Toastmaster Karpagalakshmi, to provide the timer report.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Satish. So for the first speech, speaker Rajagalaji took 6 minutes 13 seconds, and Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari took 7 minutes 10 seconds. And for the table topic, Toastmaster Ashiyat took 1 minute 49 seconds, and Toastmaster Toastmaster 220
Your voice is breaking.
Balaji 1 minute 49.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karpagalakshmi. Now let me call upon the R counter, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, to provide the R counter report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satish Menon. Toastmaster Raja Balaji, during his prepared speech, he used filler sounds once and so twice, like one time. Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, in her prepared speech, I don't see any pause filler and filler sounds. Overall, she gave a very good speech. There is no counter for her speech. Toastmaster Asiyat, during a table topic session, in her speech, I noted down one or one but. Toastmaster Adi, in his speech, he used two or. Toastmaster Satish Menon, in his speech, I don't see any pause filler and filler sounds. Toastmaster Vijay Krishna, in her speech also, I don't see any crutch words or filler sounds. Toastmaster Giris, in his speech, he used filler sound or twice. Toastmaster Raja Balaji, in his during table topic session, he used or one time. Toastmaster Adi, during evaluation session, he used or one time, so one time, and he repeated word you twice. Toastmaster Ashiyat, during his speech, I don't see any fuller sounds and crutch words. Thank you, Toastmaster Satish Menon. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, for the R counter report. Let me call upon the grammarian, Toastmaster Bija, to provide the grammarian report.
Sure. Thank you, DTM Satish. Wow, today's session was a kaleidoscope of talent. So please bear with me for the detailed report here. I'll share the report in the order the speakers spoke today. DTM Satish used some of the words like resolution, divine intervention, reflect upon, fight the battle, enthusiast, open for setbacks and failures. Our teamwork Toastmaster Girish, fun facts, gratitude, kaleidoscope, and perception. You used perception almost 7 times today. For a moment, I felt whether that is the word of the day. Word of the day, by the way, was used well by our speaker Raja Balaji, and idiom was used twice by our evaluator Adi. To talk about the good usage of phrases and words, our speaker, Toastmaster Raja Balaji, the title itself, All is Well That Ends Well, shattered, vanished, endeavors, embracing the reality, gratitude, demolish. A few improvement points here. You mentioned live my company. Actually, I know that you were saying leave my company, but it sounded like live my company. So the difference is live and leave. A little extension there. I don't have any project. I think that there the tense was I didn't have any project that time. And then you said later one. So you were citing two examples, which and you wanted to indicate the latter one. So you had to say latter as it is latter, and later is later. So we'll have to show the difference there. And on afternoon is incorrect usage. In afternoon is the right way to say. Then the speaker Toastmaster Uma points, 4 points of leadership. So, army of lions. Of course, the first opening itself, I'm not afraid of an army of sheep led by. I mean, I'm not afraid of of an army of sheep, or sorry, of an army of sheep led by a lion. I think I
Yeah,
forgot to.
I'm not afraid of
Army
army
of
of
lions led by a
sheep.
sheep,
I'm
but I'm
army of
afraid of
lions
an
led by
army
a
of a
sheep. Yes.
sheep led by a lion. Yes, yes. The quote made by Alexander the Great. Then some of the words like hesitant, incredible, micromanagement, give them space, tempted, give them goals, innate leadership, quality, accountability, multi management. And Toastmaster Ashyat used time of need, well off, electrifying, terrifying, groomed, enhanced, testament, and keep inspiring. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bija, for the detailed grammarian report. Now let's come to the overall general evaluation report for today's meeting. So before the meeting, we had all the role players identified well in advance. The agenda was published, and everyone knew what the roles that they were supposed to play. Here, the evaluators identified for the two prepared speakers. So everything was in order. We started the meeting right on time, and the entire flow of the meeting was very proper. The Toastmaster of the day introduced the theme of the meeting in a very good manner, and it kind of dovetailed with what the speakers also spoke. It's all about our experiences and the way we look at it. Again, what a kaleidoscope also means to say, when you look at things, each one of us sees a different shape. Okay, but that doesn't mean to say that one shape is uh, right, other shape is wrong, or one shape is beautiful and the other shape is not beautiful. Everything has its own dimension, everything has its own uh, color, everything has its own way that it looks. So the two speeches today also kind of reflected the same theme. A very good selection of table topics, and everybody spoke very well. Glad to know that we are also staying good on time. It's 11 o'clock, so we've come towards the end of the meeting, and very, very good reports by everyone, evaluators and the tag team. Is that something that we could have done better? Well, if you ask me, frankly, not in today's meeting. I think everything went very well, except some minor glitches at the timer side, which is okay. I mean, technical glitches do come up in every meeting, so that's not something that we should uh, be worried about. Only thing is, as long as the report gets read out and everybody knows that the time they've taken, it's nice. And in this case, the timer device malfunctioned when all the speeches were over. It's just that during the evaluation time, it did not work, which is okay. One of the things that we can recommend is to say that everybody has their cameras on as far as possible. I know there were certain situations where you could have external disturbance behind you, or you could be in an environment where it's not possible to switch on the cameras. But as a rule, if you can have the camera switched on, it would be very nice. The president was supposed to do the introduction of the guests, uh, but that did not happen, and it was done by the TMOD, uh, which is also a good way of saying that we didn't miss out on any segment. So all in all, very good meeting, very good team. Everybody stuck to the timelines, and though we had only 11 people in the meeting, what counted is it was a very effective meeting. So with that, that is my general evaluator report, and I then hand it back over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Girish.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. Wow, in the evaluation segment, we saw that how the theme of perception manifested throughout the meeting. Before closing, I want to share a quote that means a lot to me. I really love this quote. It helps me to come out of whenever I feel down, or like people when they do not notice me, only when they need something. So the quote goes like this: don't be upset if people only remember you when they need help. Don't be upset if people only remember you when they need help. Instead, feel special that you are like a candle that they think of when things are tough for them. Instead, feel special that you are like a candle that they think of when things are tough for them. So thinking about this quote, it changes me how I see things. It helps me to not judge people, not judge others, and also it helps me to keep me motivated. It makes me feel special and reminds me that I'm always valuable. Life is all about like that. Life is all about like looking through the specialty, the kaleidoscope, the colorful pieces inside. Even though the pieces are the same, the way we look at that, it makes a different patterns. So in life, no matter what's at, focus on your goal. Just think about what is important to you, because nothing matters. Whatever the thing that is important to you is matter, and ignore the bad stuff. This way you can reach great heights in life. Remember, like life is like the kaleidoscope that shows different shapes when you turn it. Each turn is a chance. I repeat, each turn is a chance to learn and make your own special picture. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts with you. With this, I hand over the control back to the presiding officer, the distinguished Toastmaster, Satish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girish, for the very effective and informative, entertaining session on kaleidoscopes. And I hope there's a lot of learning for all of us. Can you launch the polls and any feedback from the guests as we are nearing the end of the meeting, especially from people who joined us for the first time, Toastmaster Bija?
This is my second time in this Thoughtware Toastmasters Club meeting, and I'm always excited whenever I get an opportunity to participate in this meeting. It's definitely a great experience and very good quality meetings this club has. So always a pleasure to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bija. Thanks for coming to our meeting today and helping us by taking on the grammarian role. Toastmaster Adi?
Hi, TTM Satish. Yes, it's been a wonderful journey I've been through today. I've learned a lot of new things, and especially I love the way you start off with the meeting. So you kind of give us an insight about what has happened in the last meeting, probably that's something which I need to talk with my president to follow in our club. So that's thank you so much for that education. I shall take that with your permission, Sati, to my club.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. Any other feedback from anyone? If there is no feedback, Toastmaster Ashiyat has left the meeting. Toastmaster Girish, can you take one group photo and then announce the results? Request everybody to please switch on their cameras so that we can take a group photo. Toastmaster Bija, Toastmaster Adi, Toastmaster Rajeshwari.
Rajeshwari?
Toastmasters, Sadisman, in this device, I do not have the video option.
Okay, no problem. You can click the photo. I think there will be 9 of us, Girish.
One minute. Actually, the non-video participants.
Your camera is off focus.
Yeah, I guess I'm not able to focus on the non-video participant.
There's only one screen that you have to take.
Okay. Okay, smile, please. Thank you. Let me see how it came. Yeah, it is good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You can announce the results.
Sure. Give me a minute. So here comes the result. The best role players of meeting number 362. The best speaker goes to Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. Congratulations to Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. The best table topic speaker goes to the distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. Congratulations to distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. The best role player goes to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Girish. Best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Asia. Congratulations, Toastmaster Asia. And the best tag role player goes to the grammarian guest, Toastmaster Vijay Krishna. Congratulations, Toastmaster Vijay. This I hand over the control back to the presiding officer, the distinguished Toastmaster Satish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girish. Thanks to everybody who participated in today's meeting and making this meeting a great success. Congratulations to all the winners of today's meeting. And thanks very much for the support from Toastmaster Bija, Toastmaster Adi, and Toastmaster Ashiyat to help in our meeting today. Looking forward to many more such meetings in the weeks to ahead come. With this, I adjourn meeting number 362 of Wake Up Chennai Toastmasters Club. We will see you all next Saturday, same time, for another exciting session in meeting number 363. Till then, have a great weekend and a great week ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
It's
you.
Thoughtware,
Thank you.
not
Thank
Wake
you
Up
very much.
Chennai.
Huh? Sorry?
Thoughtware. You said Wake Up Chennai.
Oh, sorry, Thoughtware. This happens when you are president of more than one club. So we'll see you again next Saturday, the same time for another exciting meeting of Thoughtware Toastmasters Club.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
all.
you. Bye bye.